I'm always super interested in how people, I'm doing this with my hands, how people can sit in front of a camera on YouTube and just spew words and then come up with something that is so like fun to watch and interesting to hear. It's like they have this innate ability to just say things and be creative and be fun and entertaining, and I just don't have that. I've come to the conclusion recently that I'm not really that much of a creative person. Like, I always thought I was a creative person because I was a musician and I practiced a classical art form, but really looking at my life now, I realize I'm way more of an intellectual rather than a creative, and I want to be more creative in my life. I also figured because I was making YouTube videos, and I suppose some people can see YouTube videos as a form of art, that was my creative outlet. And I saw a discussion recently on Twitter, I can't remember who was having it, but they were commenting how some YouTubers said that they didn't see what they did as an art form, and that person disagreed. They said that YouTube is an art form no matter what you make on it, and I mean, I don't really know how to feel about that. I think I would disagree, because when I watch my own videos, I don't feel like there's any kind of art or artistic expression included in them, especially my vlogs. I mean, of course, when I make a compilation clip, there is a lot of thinking about how the music and the imagery and all that goes together, and if there's a theme and all that fun stuff. But when I just sit down and talk, there isn't much creativity in that beyond just my normal thought process. And that's why, connecting to what I said earlier, people who just sit down in front of cameras and talk and come up with, and they're just entertaining and fun and come up with these really clever things, I'm just amazed. Cleverness can be a really good type of humor, and it's my favorite type of humor. But my personal humor, I feel like, is a lot about how I say words and I switch pronunciations, and sometimes like my body language and my facial expressions. Like that is my words. That is my see, I'm doing it now. I'm like making sounds and moving my body in a way that I'm like trying to be funny with it, I suppose. Part of why I think a lot of people do really well on YouTube is because of this clever commentary they can have about their own lives and about their own thought processes. And I wouldn't say that I want to be more like that, because I'm not that person, so I'm not gonna like change myself to be more clever in my YouTube videos. But I do want to, in the year ahead, since this is the time to make resolution/goal videos on YouTube, is to be more creative and different, because my vlogs have never been different. They have always been sort of what is out there on the YouTube market, and it's so saturated that they can't succeed. Though I'm so thankful for everyone who does watch me regularly, this is something that I want to do, and the first step is having a discussion about it. So we'll see where it goes. I had a friend recently tell me that she really likes the videos that I make that are like compilation, sort of like pretentious monthly scrapbook type videos, and though I'm not going to do something like that because so many people do those, and to be honest, they're usually really long and I don't have time to watch them. But I need to find something different to do to make my stuff a little bit more interesting, because you guys, it's okay. I suppose it's been a while since I've made a video that's kind of just like me talking and not really thinking about what I'm saying or worrying about, you know, YouTube presentation. So, hope everyone had a great new year, and I'll see you next time.